I don't know if I got that. All right, boy mom's on the road.
Boy mom's on the road. One boy mom.
How's it been going?
Potentially.
Okay, Rena is on her way back to Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, we're on our way back across this wonderful country of ours in all of its glory. We have seen many a tattoo, many a cup that says "Don't tread on me." Yeah, we've all been jokingly telling each other not to tread on each other. My child's really into it. He's very into being like, I'm going to tread on daddy. And then we're all like, no.
Oh my God. Wow. You guys are doing family bits.
We've been sick. My child and I have been sick the entire time. So that's been horrible. In our nation's capital, we had to go get some Dexo, whatever that stuff is that like cures, what's it called again with the bad cough? The scary cough. What are you talking about?
Croup?
Croup. Yes. I want to say whooping cough, but it's not. It's croup. Yeah.
Another old-timey sounding.
Old-timey. Yeah. It's true. They're all, children are very street urchin-y when they're sick. It's like weird term, foot and mouth. Like it's like weird terms. Disease. Like it's all stuff that like adults have moved beyond, but like children still get because they lick everything. Oh, I've also been really too much going down the rabbit hole about this. What is it called again? The scary thing on the cruise with the virus. Have you heard about this?
What? Something recent?
Yes, there's a hantavirus outbreak on a cruise, and it's like scary, and it's like totally triggering from all the pandemic stuff. And
where are you reading this stuff?
And my child licks everything. He licks everything. He looked in the mirror at himself and licked it.
Tell him to stop doing that.
I know, but he doesn't listen to me. He wants to see what happens.
No, you're his father, your child's father needs to tell him to stop doing that.
Oh, that's the one who he'll listen to? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no. If there any behavior stuff, it's all the dad. You don't have to do anything.
But what if the dad's not there?
That's a big problem. Absent father.
Absent father, no rules.
The source of all, any issues down the line, it's all related to the absent father.
It's true. They really have been blaming the mom too much. It's actually the dad's fault.
No, but it really is. I'll send you some articles.
Okay, I'm very
and some anecdotes, some real life anecdotes too.
Oh, anecdotes from your real life or from?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Not my. Yeah. I mean, Mike is around a lot. So,
but it's more just that things are his fault.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Yeah.
No, I love that. Yeah. I need to unburden myself and burden someone else.
Oh, yeah. No, it's time.
But yeah, I've been freaked out about the hantavirus, trying not to look it up anymore. So any other hypochondriac people who like to Google / ChatGPT symptoms with me, we all need to turn off our phones. And get our
children. You should not use. Can I challenge you to do something?
What?
No more ChatGPT.
Ever again? But Google's so ineffective now. Because if I Google things, I have to Google it and then put Reddit at the end, and then I have to decide whose opinion I agree with. Like,
no, that's how I get any information I've ever gotten. Probably everything I've ever said to you was from doing that. It works.
Google plus Reddit. It's a good.
Oh yes.
I mean, it's a good equation, but then I basically pick the person that says the thing that's the most comforting to me, and
then that's when you stop. Yeah. You go through, you read the scary thing, and then you read the thing that provides you with comfort, and then you close the app and move on.
Like, actually, there's no chance of death from this or permanent injury.
Or like, this happened to me and everything was fine, and then you're just like, oh yeah,
right. Yeah, this happened to me and everything was fine. That's a good one. Yeah, and you have to keep skipping over the ones that are like, this happened to me and everything in my life went wrong, and you have to keep like skipping those ones.
Yes, and then you just find the one that suits your needs. And
I did a lot of that during pregnancy because I didn't have the ChatGPT option yet, and that was.
But I actually find that because Google does suck. I do think reading Reddit anecdotes is more helpful with like scary, like hypochondria stuff related to pregnancy,
Yeah.
because there is a lot of like reassuring, uh, oh yeah, this is very common. And
Yeah, and there's a narrative voice. Like there's like a story. Like it's
right,
less
yeah.
just like dry WebMD stuff. Like
Whereas, or yeah, or Google, it'll just say like, call your doctor immediately. Like no matter what you search, it'll be
right, they're
like, you
like
need to consult a doctor immediately.
yeah, best thing is to go in. It's like calling the nurse's hotline. It's so useless. They're always just like, we think it's this, but really you should go to the doctor. And it's like, why did I call you? What was the point of this? Like
Oh yeah,
it's
they'll
not
just be
really
like, you should come in right now. For that, you
go
should come in
to
right
yeah, I'm actually not trained to answer any of these questions. Like, yeah, no, it never provides the comfort you think it will. I mean, in Brooklyn, I made good friends with someone whose father is a pediatrician. So I would just text her, and then she would tell
now. Oh, that's
me,
good.
yeah, it
Would
was
she
good.
consult her father, or did she just have enough background information?
It's both, like it's both. But most of it was stuff she'd picked up from her father. Of course, her father was old school. So a lot of his advice was like, they're fine. It's just mucus or whatever,
Just
you know.
give them
It's
a
like
nice spanking and everything will be
cold. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, we're still like, because we still both have coughs, and we're like debating if we need to go back to the doctor or not. But my child is very active and excited, and he seems okay. He just has a cough, and like his nose is still
He's
running,
fine.
so
He's fine.
he's fine. He's fine, unless it's hantavirus. I'm gonna die. But anyway, no, the symptoms are mild for a while. Like I'm sure we don't have it. It actually does not spread as fast as COVID at all. So that's like very low risk at this point. Or so saith the WHO. But anyway, is it WHO? Does it spell who? Is that right?
Yes.
World Health Organization.
Yeah. In my head, whenever I read it, I say who in my head.
You say who like an owl?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
all right. Well, it's a good way of remembering it. I never put it, I always said WHO, like the full,
Why do you,
like the
what,
letter.
who has time for that?
I guess I do. Got all the time in the world to say the letters. But yeah, the
Um,
country, it's been rough on our body. There's been no produce in the middle of the country. It's actually sad. I like it's a real food desert. You know, they say in cities there's food deserts, but like in our country there's a huge food desert. Maybe it's because nobody
it
would buy
just,
the produce. I don't
it
know.
just,
But it's
well,
like
are you just going, is that along the 10? Is that the issue? Like, certainly there's
it's
produce in the states that you're describing,
there are, but not along the highway. Like there's no if you're making a long journey, like you basically have no choice at one point but to eat a Subway sandwich as the most healthy option you can get. Like, which there are vegetables in
that's pretty good.
quotation.
So
Anyway, how was your drive? Did you drive through any? Did you make any pit stops or like?
we always stop at Taco Bell,
Oh, okay.
which when I think when you're a vegan, Taco Bell isn't a problem the way it can be,
Because
um,
it's beans.
because
Well,
it's
you're
just,
used to the beans.
and we're used to eating beans. We're used to getting a lot of fiber. Uh, yeah,
Do you
we
get
just
lettuce
swap
in
out.
there?
Yeah, there's lettuce and tomato in the crunch
Okay.
wrap, and
Mm.
then we add jalapenos and potatoes.
Your kids like jalapenos too, or
Oh
is
no,
that just you?
this is for me. They get bean and rice burritos.
Okay, that
I
sounds
get the
good.
crunch
Actually,
wrap. Yeah, it's great.
being nice. Yeah.
And it's pretty much the only fast food restaurant. We could do Burger King and get they're one of the few fast food restaurants that still has like Impossible Burgers or Beyond
Uh,
Burgers.
yeah, Burger King has. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Taco Bell or Burger King. Could do a Subway.
Yeah.
Nice veggie delight.
Subway. Yeah, Veggie Delight. Yeah, that's pretty much it, huh?
Um, did you go to any parks like on your trip through the United States?
Yes, we did. I'm trying to remember. The most recent one, we got too warm too fast. We had to get out of there. Where were we? It's all a blur now. It might have been somewhere in Oklahoma. Um,
I just want to know about like all American encounters, like different parenting styles that you discovered
I
on
mean,
your
there were
journey.
definitely like people smoking cigarettes, like adults smoking cigarettes at that park at a
Oh,
picnic table,
cool. Where was
like
this?
watching the kids. I think it was Oklahoma, somewhere between Oklahoma and here. Oh God, I can't remember. Unless it was Arkansas. But it was like a little bit. Oh, and the ice cream truck played like rap music about ice cream. Like it was like ice
Oh,
cream truck.
all
I
right.
can't even imitate it, but it was like it was like not because in Brooklyn there's that dreaded tune that they all play exactly the
Mhm.
same. I guess it must be a monopoly. It's like or whatever of the Mr. Softy. So this was like, oh, okay, there's
Oh,
like
things are a little bit different. And
a little bit different here in maybe Oklahoma or Arkansas or the state that we were in before that. Maybe near Memphis. Maybe that's where we were. Tennessee.
okay.
Um, all American encounters. I mean, there were definitely like kids in Tennessee that seemed like they might have been carrying guns.
All right.
There were like holster situation. Um, yeah, there we went to like because I wanted to see at least where Dolly Parton was from. This was like the one touristy thing I wanted to do was like go to the Dollywood area, and it
Mhm.
was a huge mistake. We
Why?
should
What
not have
happened?
bothered. No, it was just like lame. Like it was definitely tourist trap that I knew it would be, but I thought it would be kitsch in like an amusing way, but it was more kitsch in like a like culture
Like
shock way.
depressing or like
Just like I've seen I've seen like hillbilly culture in movies and stuff.
Mhm.
But then when you're full on confronted with the
Yeah,
reality
no.
and like the Trump mega store, I think honestly it's Trump that ruined a lot of it. Like that, but that it's like he's totally made money off of making them think he's in their tribe, and it's just
Oh,
depressing
yeah.
to see.
When in
You know?
reality, he is disgusted with those people. He hates
Yeah,
them.
exactly. So it's depressing to see how much they've bought in
Yeah, no.
to that.
Totally.
I think that's why we had to keep making jokes like about how like we are the people. Like I don't know, like we kept making "we the people" and "don't tread on me" jokes because we just like
Right.
had to.
You're the real middle class
We just couldn't.
Americans, right?
I don't know. There was like this radio. We went to this one attraction. I was like, and there was like a roller coaster that they had built in the hill that like seats one person at a time. We did not ride the roller coaster. But there are a lot of places like that, like attractions around. We were trying to do something that didn't cost any money, so you can kind of just
Mhm.
stop here, look in the store.
That's all you can do, yeah.
That's all you can do. And there was like a radio station playing on the store that must be like the southern version of My Prairie Home Companion. But like eventually my husband just was like, I can't take listening to this anymore. Like we gotta get out of here. And there were like, raccoon hats and like it's like everything you would think. I mean, I definitely felt like I didn't want to highlight the fact that I was Jewish anywhere. Not gonna emphasize it. Just kind of hide in plain sight. Um,
You weren't lighting the Shabbat candles like
no,
in
I
a
was not.
McDonald's.
Trying to think if there were any other like playground encounters. I mean, like there were one of those stupid spinning things that I hate. Those things that like you can sit on this like enclosed circle that
Oh yeah, my
spins
kids
and
love
jump
those
on and
things.
off. I hate those. And I was letting my kid go on it because he really wanted to be like the big kids. And I was like, just hold on. And I was like monitoring. And then they were spinning pretty fast. And this girl tried to get off and was like dragged for a bit. And I like screamed pretty
She was
dramatically because
fine. She's fine.
she was fine. I have anxiety. So
No, these things are so fun. Kids love those things.
you like those?
Oh, I mean, the kids love them. And yeah,
They
it
do
can be
love
a
them.
little hairy getting on and off, but like nothing truly bad ever happens.
I'm terrified. I mean, like to me, I like it looked like she was getting dragged by a truck. Like it was like looked horrible. It looked horrible. She was fine.
She was
Her mom
fine.
just yelled at her that like she told her to wait till it stopped to get off. But then I didn't let my kid go on there anymore. It distracts me.
You're gonna fit in so nicely when you
I know.
return to
With
your
the
old
laughter
neighborhood.
kids. Does nobody want their kids taking risks
With
over there?
like, the more of a the hovering parent.
The hovering parent, yeah. I'm trying to be less hovering.
Oh yeah, you did say you were doing
I'm trying to be less. I mean, I've had to be more hovering in Brooklyn because there's just so many other kids.
yeah.
So it's like there's more need for intervention.
Well, and your child is still so young.
He's still so young, yeah. But for a while, I was really hanging back. Like, if there aren't kids around, I can chill. Like, not too many kids, you know? But yeah, we'll see how it goes when I get there.
I mean, I did find it relaxing in some ways to be at the Arizona parks because of you know, they're not doing gentle parenting as much around there.
Oh, I see.
You can relax a bit more. But like the first time you hear yelling, it's like we've said before, a little jarring. But then you can relax a bit because no one's putting on a show.
Oh,
No one
yeah. I
is
mean, I still yell. Is
performing.
that going to make me stick out? I yell sometimes. I mean, I
Yeah, yeah,
don't know.
no. Just saying, like, like, okay. I had been at the playground at the park near my parents' house for like 3 seconds when I heard a dad shout, "Braylon, get over here!" Which
Braylon.
I think Braylon is the name of every single child, male or female, in
Yeah.
suburban Phoenix.
Braylon and Kaylee.
Oh yeah, Braylon,
Or
Kaylee,
Brayley.
Liam,
Shmelee.
Jaden, Caden, all those.
Madeley. There's always like an Leigh, I feel like, at the end of the girl. Or like Lee, like a
Haley, Harper,
Harper. Or Harper Lee, probably. I don't know.
Harper
I'm
Lee.
just
Oh yeah.
improvising. Mary Lou Harper. No, there's no Mary Lou's anymore. That's like 1940s.
No, I could picture a Mary Lou. But in
Braden,
Arizona,
I think.
they're all like, and he just like when the kid wasn't listening to him, he was just like, "Why aren't you listening to the words I'm saying?" And then I was trying to like imagine any parent at the playground here saying that, and I'm like, no, the only one who would be saying that is me.
I will be saying stuff like that. I
Okay,
mean,
you're gonna
probably
help like make me
change
look
the
better.
tone.
This is good. Yeah, we can
I
set
mean,
it
it's like he sometimes just needs clarity. I mean, I try not to be too angry, but I want to be
right. It's more
clear,
being
you
direct.
know?
Yeah, 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 totally.
But I don't know. I mean, I also am very malleable, so I might cave to the culture. Like, let's just see what happens. But sometimes I have no choice because he's freaking out, you know, so I have to take charge or he's just going to be stuck somewhere. Let's say he's tired and hungry.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to go anywhere, but he needs to sleep and eat, or he's just never going to feel better. So I
right.
have
And
to
it's your
force him.
job to tell him that that's what needs to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes you got to pick him up. I mean, yeah, I think I've definitely freaked people out with like the picking him up when he's freaking out and dragging him out of places. But I
Um,
don't see an alternative. Like
Yep,
sometimes,
I've definitely
not
freaked
most
people
of the
out by
time.
doing that too.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do? They don't realize what they need in that moment. Like,
Right, yeah. And I think overall, like, when you think long term, it does make them feel safer to have someone picking them up and saying, like, "This is what we're doing." Like, "I know
yes, I think so
what's
too.
best for you." Like, that's your
Yes,
role.
but they don't have to rely on their own navigation in that moment because they're overwhelmed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
No,
think so.
you're doing great. And you would think the yelly nannies in New York, the ones who tell you to get up, uh,
Yeah.
you would think like at least they're also providing some like uh like
Clarity.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, when they're communicating with the children. But then on the weekends, the parents are all like,
No, I think it's confusing
Jackson.
when parents are trying to lead their kids and making their own choice at that age. Like, it's like, don't you think it would be better if we left the playground? Which I am also guilty of this, but your look on your face. Oh my god. But they're like, what if we try doing, and I'm like, that kid is just gonna go crazy trying to figure out what you actually want here. Like,
Right. Yeah. Just
because
be real with them. Yeah. Yeah.
it's double message. Yeah, it's confusing. It's confusing. And coming from a family where a lot of messages were surreptitious like that, it's stressful
Hmm. Right. Right.
because eventually the parent freaks out because they're not
Right. Yeah. It
expressing what
reaches
they
a
really
boil.
want.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Exactly.
boiling point, and then you feel responsible that you couldn't like figure out what the message was. So
Right. The kid doesn't understand.
no, like what's being inferred because they're not at that level of communication yet. And so you're saying like, don't you want to do this? And if you're giving them the option of saying no, like in that
Right.
scenario.
Yeah. That's why
So
they need
like, why
the
wouldn't they be able
direction.
to say, like, I don't know. Yeah, it's just, it starts a whole mind game. But we do sometimes bribe. I mean, 100% we try sometimes because we don't want to deal with the clash. Like, we like, let's go get a cookie, which is probably bad.
Yeah. But you gotta whisper it, like, we're gonna get home. You're gonna have a cookie.
Like you're going to get like a secret, like
And then
drugs,
the kid
basically.
just leaves, and all the other parents are like, wow, that kid just listened to the parent, and the parent didn't offer any bribes.
Yeah, I'm just that good, guys. Let's go. Yeah, well, I
Oh,
mean,
can I
and
share?
obviously, like, I'll go. Yeah.
No, I feel like a boy mom specific story to share.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so there was
Please.
this 8-year-old boy at the playground yesterday. And at first I thought he was lying because it's a thing that like boys between like
Lie?
between like 5 and 12, like their favorite thing to do is lie about their age and say that they're older. So I'm
Oh,
so
weird.
used to that. So anytime I ask a boy how old he is, uh, I'm like, let me look at your teeth. This kid did not
That's
want to do that. He was like, I don't want, I'm like, let me look at your teeth because then I can
fun.
figure out like, what's missing, like what's coming
Ah,
in, and like that can tell me a general range of how
okay.
old they are. But after talking to him more, I think he really was 8. And he was just going on and on about how he's a hacker and he plays Roblox and his parents really wanted him to stop doing the Roblox, so they like locked him out. But then this kid said he paid his 16-year-old brother to let him do it on his iPad or whatever. Um,
Whoa.
it was all about
He
like
has
taking
money?
like yeah, I'm like, what are you doing for work?
What are
How
you
do you have
earning? Yeah.
money?
Are
Uh,
they hiring?
and then I know he's taking all the jobs, the alleged payroll. But then and then I was like, so why aren't you in school? And he said he was suspended for running away from school, which
Wait,
really
what?
seems like rewarding, like literally exactly what he was
Yeah,
trying to do, which was get out of school.
exactly.
He was with like a nanny who was just like sitting on the bench, like talking on the phone. Because I wanted to walk over to the nanny and be like, what is this kid's deal? But
He is not in school.
she was talking on the phone. And then my kid was like, I want to tell you a secret. Like I want to tell you something secret. So they like went under the playground together and I was like, "Oh my god, this kid's talking about being a hacker. What is my kid about to reveal to this child?" So then I like wandered back over to, listen in, and
Yeah.
I heard him go, "Guess what show I am in? 101 Dalmatians." And the kid had, I don't think, ever heard of 101 Dalmatians because he's hacking, he's a
Yeah, he's
little
on Roblox.
beyond 101 Dalmatians. But it was very reassuring to be like, okay, my kid is a very sweet little innocent child.
I definitely remember lying when I was 5 and telling people that I was. Sorry, it's funny to remember. I don't know, but I would tell people that I was secretly royalty and I was just there to like learn about the commoners, like
Just like
Like
at
to
the
be,
park, if you met someone at the park, you would tell them this?
I told in kindergarten, I mean, like other classmates, I would tell, like, I'm a princess. And I just, it's like basically whatever a 5-year-old's equivalent of saying, like, this is just to keep me humble, like, is why
Whoa.
I'm in school with you guys. Like,
Wow, that
but,
really makes me not trust you at all.
oh, because you think I actually am royalty? Mm. Well, I stopped being able to lie after that. There was an incident where I had like a friend who was a bad influence. I think it was like first or second grade. And she got me to steal someone's donut out of their cubby. And I came home and told my dad and just cried and cried about how bad I felt.
Mhm.
And I asked him what my punishment, and he was like, "This is your punishment. How
Oh,
bad you feel."
nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
And that was the end of that. Yeah. Can't steal anymore.
Oh, that stuff really works. Like just not actually having a punishment and just being forced to live with the guilt.
Yeah. Consequence.
I
Yeah.
had
There's
an
nothing
incident
that you
like that
undo.
too in
You
school,
did?
but it was from the principal where I said something really mean to another kid and they like went to the principal about it. And then he was like, you know, you have freedom, like nothing. I didn't say like any curse words or anything. Like he's like, you have freedom of speech, so you just have to live with what you said. But I thought that was like a really effective way to handle.
Right. You have to deal with what you said. It's like that story. Actually, Madonna stole this story from like Jewish lore, but it's a man who like told a lie, like that became a rumor that came back around and was like really bad. And he went to the rabbi and was like, "What do I do?" And he was like, "Take your pillow out into the center of town and open it up and let out all the feathers. And then come back to me." And so he did it, and he came back, and the rabbi's like, "Now go collect all the feathers." And he was like, "I can't." And the rabbi was like, "Exactly."
Ooh, that's a
That
good
is the
one.
point. Some good rabbi stuff. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, there's a lot of good stuff in Judaism about like guilt and shame and like the value in guilt and shame.
oh yeah, yeah, it's all about the guilt. But
Yeah,
then it's
but it's
sometimes
good.
it's too much guilt. Like,
Well, that you got to find a healthy amount.
yeah, help me find that page someday. What's a healthy amount of guilt? Yeah. I mean, I guess I've never really done anything. Well, what am I going to confess to a crime on the podcast? I can't think of anything that I like
I
feel
mean, you told me about
really
the lies
guilty
you
about.
told when you were 5, and I'm already
I
appalled.
mean, it stuck with me, but I think that was the last time. Like, it's like I couldn't steal after that, and I still can't lie, which is yet another reason I can't get a job because you
Yeah, yeah,
have to
yeah.
lie to get a
No,
job.
that is the thing about lying.
You have
Like
to.
every
Our
successful
society
person I know is a liar.
lied. They are same. No, every successful person I know, same. And they'll have full on like, I mean, maybe it's also because we're like in the LA, but it's like they'll have full on fake friendships with people.
Oh,
Like
yeah, 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 totally.
insane.
And
Like
just
I can't.
yeah, keep it going for years and years and years. Just basically
Years.
become a different person because that's
Yes.
what it takes.
And it gets them what they want.
Yeah, no, it works.
But at what cost? Like it's totally deal with the devil type stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
but it's not the actual devil. It's just like your own morality gets so corrupted in the face of just what you want. And like because America is always like live for your dreams, go for your dreams at all costs,
right,
like
right. Your own, yeah, because
you're
they
like this
think
is
it's
the
like a
right thing.
virtue. The success is a virtue,
And it
right?
is, and you get
Yeah,
respected and lauded, and then the more narcissistic you become, the more you get surrounded by sycophants, and then it's just this like self-fulfilling thing. And then you attract, I mean, the irony is then once you're successful, you'll attract those fake friends and the cycle just continues.
right, right. But you don't, at that point, do you even know that
No,
they're
you
fake
don't
friends?
know. Well, deep down inside, but you don't access that part of yourself anymore. You're like cut off from it.
Right, right.
But
Because you
this
have
is
to
why
be in order to keep going. Yeah.
yes, you have to believe that this was worth it throwing away reality, humanity, morality. It was all worth it for like basically just to be able to purchase a lot of things and create art. I mean, like create art, but then what is the art at that point? Like, but I guess I'm maybe describing a play I should write or something. People end up switching places. Trying to figure out a two-hander to write for me and my friend
Right. The
Nick.
fact
But
that but like these very successful people are the ones who get to create art. So it's like, what are they creating exactly? Like, what does that art turn
Euphoria.
into?
They're making the
Yeah.
TV show Euphoria. I haven't watched the new season, but
I've
the
never
vibes
watched
are.
any of it.
Look, I love Zendaya. I think she's very talented. The vibes of that show are so dark for like maybe no reason. Like there's
No, I
no.
have a feeling it would very much depress me to watch that show. So
It's dark. I can't go too deep into the. Although a sign of me actually being depressed is that I'm watching Gilmore Girls. That's like a dark sign of mine.
oh,
Like if I'm ever like I'm watching Gilmore Girls, like that's when you should
I
be like,
should be
are
worried
you
about you.
okay? Like, it's really just because nothing goes wrong on that show. So it's just like
I mean, I
nothing
could tell
goes
you about
wrong.
some things that go wrong on that show. Let me tell you. Uh,
What? The Steph? Is it the stuff with Steph?
wait, what is the stuff with
Steph?
who's Steph?
Isn't that his name? The boy with Rory?
Jess? Oh, okay. I
Wow.
was like,
All right.
if
I
it because
guess
if
I
it,
do need to
I
watch
thought
it
maybe
again.
you were maybe referring to something that happened in season 7, which I
No, no, no,
disregard.
no. Jess, Jess. Um, I should tune in and check out the names again. Jesus Christ!
Sounds like it sounds like it's time
I've
for
watched it many
rewatch.
times. I should know. Why does he feel like a Steph to me? I mean, it rhymes with Jess. Jess. They're
Sort
both.
of, sort of.
Well, Jess sounds short for Jessica, and Steph sounds short for
Okay,
Stephanie, and those
yeah,
are like,
sure.
come
Totally.
on.
Yeah.
You see the logic. You pretend like you don't, but you stop treading on me.
Um,
uh,
no, I think I do. It's been a really long time since I've rewatched it.
that's a good
And
sign.
I wonder what I would think now. I feel like I would either really, really love it or I would be super annoyed with it. But also, I've seen it so many times that I feel like I can just watch the episodes in my head whenever I want to. So I don't know
Oh
what point
wow.
there would be in watching it.
I mean, I love the intergenerational mom stuff. Like, I love
Yeah,
the scenes with the.
that's all great.
That's my favorite part of it. I mean, the first time I watched it first time as an adult.
Oh,
During
really?
lockdown. Yeah,
Well, you didn't watch it until oh wow, 2020. Okay.
nothing. My sister was obsessed because she was like, "It's us," and I was like, "I don't know if that's us, but maybe it
Who was
is."
it?
I
Which
can't.
one was she? Which one were you? Like that's not a show about siblings.
I think she was the mom and I was the daughter. I mean, like she's my older sister. I mean, she always had a bit of a maternal role in my life, so like it makes sense that I don't
Okay.
know.
So she's like the quirky, fast talking.
I guess I don't know. I mean, I don't know, but I always found that show to be really annoying and grating, and I was like, I can't watch this; it's too saccharine. But
Uh-huh.
then during lockdown, I was like, this is exactly what I need. Some bullshit like that.
You reached the point in your life where you needed it. I mean, I always thought
Yeah.
it was really smart when it was on. Um, you know, better than your average WB show.
Hmm. See, I was into the other ones like Dawson's Creek and Everwood and
Yeah,
what
I know.
else?
And ever no, those were good too. But I was a big Seventh Heaven fan
Oh my
when I was a
God.
kid. Oh yeah, my
Wow.
life is Seventh Heaven. All right.
Whoa. Did your mom smoke pot?
I was scandalized by that. I think it turned me against like drinking. Seventh Heaven was like Dare. It like turned me against drinking and drugs and
Wow.
premarital sex. Like it really worked on me, and I'm very grateful for that.
That might be why I hated it, because I loved all those things.
I'm like, wait, these are all my favorite things. Why are you
My
saying
loves.
good?
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
was growing
yeah.
up in Bohemian Montreal. It was like, go, have sex, do drugs, live, joie de vivre.
Mm.
Different world, full of clowns, French clowns. Not the best. Well, maybe the best kind. I don't know. Yeah, another sign of me being in a dark place is if I'm like, maybe I should take a clown class. That's when you know things are not going well. It's not a good sign.
What about mime? Could you get to the point where you are looking
I can
into
do a
doing
little
mime?
mime. I mean, like I can like pull the rope, Uh,
Yeah, I am worried about you.
I have one story that I could tell about our journey, which is more
Okay.
indicative of like me and my husband's issues, but um
Everything is.
yeah, everything is. So we've been staying in hotel rooms, Hampton Inn, collecting Hilton points. And we usually get a king bed because we all co-sleep. Um, and but we've been afraid to book it like until we're close to the place because we don't know if we'll make it or not or how things are going to go, with a
Yeah.
toddler in the car. So one place, and there was nowhere else we could really go. They only had two queen beds. Um, so we were like, how are we going to do this? And we both started like freaking out about if our kid would fall off the bed, which like he would be fine. There's there's a rug. Like the beds are pretty high up, but he would be fine.
Even if you just,
Um,
yeah, if you just fell off, it would be fine.
he'd be fine. But so we're like, first we're like, should we build a boundary on one side of the bed? And my husband was like, we need to push the beds together. And I was like, well, I think this works. And he's like, I think this works. And he was like, well, then what should we do? And I was like, we should both get treatment for our anxiety because this is insane. Like,
Yes, yes, yes. Oh
but then
man, I wish I had been there.
we ended up just doing both things. We built a pillow barrier and pushed
And
the
you
beds
push the
together.
beds together. Okay.
Because I was like, pushing the beds together, I'm scared he's going to get caught in between. Like, that's almost scarier to me, like, anyway.
He's not 3 months old. He is
I
a
know.
giant 2-year-old.
No, this is, yeah, we cannot be objective about our child. Like,
No,
this
no,
is,
I should always, always be there. Okay.
yeah, we should just call you. He
But
would have been
it's like
fine.
you did both. You pushed the beds together and you created the barrier because it didn't
It
matter.
was,
Like
it was
you
for
could just
us. It was for our anxiety. Like, it had nothing to do with our child, like, in the end. Yep. That's what we got to watch out for. That's my big story of the trip. Nothing else.
I was in a twin bed with my younger child.
A
Um,
twin?
yeah.
Oh, but you're like half my size. I've expanded. Like, I'm like like a hefty lady these days. Not in a bad way. In like a powerhouse, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, can't get through me, you know, way.
No, that's good. That's good. I mean, what
Yeah.
else am I going to say right now?
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm sweating.
It's scary to talk about, huh? No, I gained weight in lockdown and then I got pregnant and yeah, now forget it. Like I think it's because the extended breastfeeding, my body's just like holding on to maybe it's also fear. There's always like I just get into fear brain. I'm like the food scarcity, like my body's probably like, we gotta keep the fat just in case. I don't know. I truly don't know what's going on. But maybe I'll relax in LA, you know, and it'll all just
Melt
but
away.
then I
Yeah.
won't have I don't know,
Everything
I've
else.
kind of settled into being a larger person now. It's like not so bad.
You want to hold on to the persona.
Well, there's more of you. So you're like I don't know, it's like a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah,
That's
there's
true.
pros and
Sometimes I
cons.
feel like I'm such a slight person. I barely exist, you know? It's hard.
Come on.
No one even sees me because I'm practically not there.
Oh, I gotta say the plus size section in the South is
Oh,
killer.
yeah?
Like it's like you can get anything any size.
But where were you shopping?
I mean, we had to charge the car, so it's
Oh,
like
Walmart.
often you're stuck at Walmart. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Walmart had like it was like I was like I can't believe because I'm so used to it only going up to XL, and I'm like, and it's also like the sizes are different everywhere. So I'm like, will this fit or won't it? Like sometimes it fits, sometimes it's too
Yeah.
big. Like it's like I
No, yeah.
never know what's gonna happen. But then I'm like, they have it was just, I was like, but of course they do, you know?
Yeah.
This is like normal sizes here. Like, but it's weird. It's weird that, yeah, people can be that size and be malnourished. It's like this bizarre American thing, like depressing.
Right. Yeah. The fast food, the lack of produce, apparently.
Ugh, such a, I mean, yeah, the lengths you have to go to like stay healthy probably if you're living around there is like, because you get your produce at Walmart. Like it's like some places there are not other grocery stores. Like it's Walmart, you know?
Walmart is the grocery store.
Yeah, or Target, like depending. Or like, yeah, maybe CVS. Like I don't know. But it was, yeah, I was like, this would be a million times harder to like
To be
make
healthy.
myself
Yeah.
do this. Yeah. No, I don't know. But you feel so bad, like physically. I don't eating crap all the time. I mean,
No,
being on the road.
you'll be back at Lassen soon enough.
Thank God. Even though that stuff also is like not. So all these like, what is it? Greenwashing, where it's
Right.
like very healthy, and it's like actually just like palm oil or something.
Um,
It's healthy.
but you're spending twice as much on a
Yeah,
tomato.
you're spending a lot more. I mean, yeah, the prices have definitely shot up now that we're in Sedona.
Well, Sedona is like a fancy place. Like everything's gonna be expensive there.
We had a waiter this morning that I was like, this would not have happened in Brooklyn.
What?
He was
What?
like, have a great day catching butterflies and vortexes, you know?
Oh yeah. Who knows?
It's like,
That's the people who go to Sedona. That's what they're looking for.
oh, it's so nice. I love it.
And you're like,
I
whatever.
really was, I
That is
was
the
not,
dumbest thing I've ever heard. I love it.
I love it so much. I'm like, yes, life should just be looking for butterflies and vortexes. Like, that sounds incredible. Yeah, definitely had enough of the like, you want a butterfly? I'll show you a butterfly. Like like spit in your face, Brooklyn attitude. Like kind of so over it, dude. I don't know. I mean, that guy obviously didn't really exist that I just imitated.
The person who talked about
It's
wait,
not a
did you
real
say
person.
spitting on butterflies?
No, they'd just be like a butterfly. Like they'd just be like, "Here's a butterfly," and punch you in the face or whatever. I don't know. You have to do a butterfly stitch after this one or whatever. But that's some guy from the 1940s. Nobody actually talked like that in Brooklyn.
Well,
Not
the accent's dying out, right? Isn't that like a thing that
oh, like
um
the true.
the true New
Yeah, I
York
mean the real
accent?
Brooklyn accent is like, what is her name in Do the Right Thing? Did you see that movie?
I've seen it. It's been a few years.
Okay, well what is her name? She's got a very distinct accent, and I think it's the original Brooklyn accent. Maybe I'll look it up. Hold on.
No, it's definitely dying out. My grandparents are holding on.
Oh, really?
They
Wait, your
still have
grandparents?
thick New York yeah, they're both from New York. And despite being in Arizona for like what, 40 to 50 years now, they still
Rosie
talk
Perez.
like that. Oh, yeah, okay. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's like the original Brooklyn accent. What she has in Do the Right Thing. Um, so your grandparents have that accent. That's so cool.
Yeah, yeah. They have held on. And they always talk about how great it was being in New York.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. But
What do they say about it?
my grandma talks about living on the Upper East Side and going to all the museums and uh just her mother taking her to all the museums instead of going to like kindergarten or whatever, which obviously I can appreciate.
So
Uh,
okay, so she was in Manhattan. That's a little different.
yeah, she was in Manhattan and he was in Yonkers.
Okay, Yonkers. Well,
Um,
Yonkers.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's
Then
different.
I went and then I went there. We went there in like 2022 and I
Yeah.
went to like the address like where my grandpa used to live.
Mm-hmm.
And when I told him about it, he was like, "No." He's like, "Do not go
Don't go back there.
what are you doing there? Get out." I was like, "Oh, I'm just trying to explore my
It's
ancestry."
so big. In
Um,
Yonkers.
Yeah, yeah. We
I mean, I
didn't
think
we
it's
didn't last
the same
long.
now. Was
What?
he scared you'd get like a street thug would come up to you or something? Like,
I don't know what he thought. I think he's just like, oh, I
yup.
don't even
He's like,
know.
I've put
Probably been a while since he's been there, so I don't even know what he was imagining.
right. What did Yonkers even look like back then? I mean, all I knew about Yonkers, well, when I was two associations I have is one is when I was really little, I saw the movie Lost in Yonkers, and I remember it freaking me out. That's all I remember
It's
about
a
it.
great play.
Oh, it is. There's a movie. I mean, I saw the movie.
Yeah, but it was, I
Um,
mean, you would think you of all people would
would
be
have seen the
talking about the
play,
play.
but it was
It's
American,
Neil
and I was a
Simon,
kid.
right?
Oh, was it?
I
Oh,
think
see, I
so.
didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I just remember it freaking me out. And then also I know that in New York, everyone's like tax wise, they're like, don't set foot in Yonkers. You're gonna owe $1 million in taxes. Don't work
Oh,
in
yeah.
Yonkers.
People are always freaking out about taxes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Westchester, the taxes in Westchester.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, we drove through Yonkers. I mean, it just looked like houses. It kind of looked like Staten Island a little bit,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
but a
it's
little nicer, honestly. Like, but maybe we're in the nice part of Yonkers. I don't know.
yeah, I
I
would not
know.
have any idea. We didn't venture very far, but it
My
was
parents, oh god,
hmm, hmm.
huh? My parents lived in New York in the 70s. They were like up near Columbia. So,
Upper West
yeah,
Side.
it's like it's up there. It's up there. And my mom, yeah, definitely still like when she would come to visit, she'd be like, "Don't leave your stroller at the playground unattended. Someone's going to
Oh,
take it."
that's why right. That's why she was so freaked out about you moving to New York.
Probably partially. Yeah. And that it's so expensive. I mean, and it is. Um, but yeah, I mean, we didn't see all their friends live on the Upper West Side, so we didn't see any of them. We were too far away.
Right.
We're
No.
like deep in Flatbush. It's like 2 hour. It's like having friends in the OC or whatever. You're never gonna see them.
I mean, do you think that that's why, like, do you think if you were rich and you were living in Fort Greene or Cobble Hill or whatever, that you would have stayed?
Well, first of all, it would only be Fort Greene, never Cobble Hill.
Okay. Wow. Because you want to go to what's that place called? Space Club?
Yeah, right. Right. If I had like when I first moved there, been like, we'll get the Space Club membership. I'll go to all the classes. I mean, my best friends would have all been nannies, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Um, I mean, if we were really rich, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure New York would have felt different. Like I would have had a different impression of what Brooklyn was, what New York was. Like, I mean, I liked our neighborhood. I mean, I liked that it was genuinely felt middle class.
Yeah.
And I liked that it was like all different types of cultures and stuff. I mean, Fort Greene just had a lot of convenience, and there's just something about the vibe over there. It's not just that people are rich, because there are a lot of rich neighborhoods.
The vibe where it's just
Okay,
like things are nicer
it's
and
just
people
it's
are
just
nicer
this
because they have
vibe.
fewer problems.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's, but no, I guess it. But I also found out there's like a lot of people from LA that live in Fort Greene, so I think I just missed the
You
vibe
just
of
miss
LA.
LA. Yeah. You
Like,
just need to get back
yeah,
to Los
like
Feliz. Yeah.
it was like, what's most similar to LA in Brooklyn? It's Fort Greene, like or at
Right.
least Los
People
Feliz
people
specifically.
sitting,
Like,
yeah, people sitting in the park. Um,
yeah, chilling. There's an art school there, so there's like artsy kids, which I love. Um, And well, I like that it's like walkable to downtown Brooklyn if you need stuff, but then you can live in like kind of a quieter area. There's a lot of cool things about it.
yeah,
It's
which is very
convenient.
Los
I mean,
Feliz. Very Los Feliz to be like central but quiet. You know,
central but chill and
your new
like
apartment is it's very quiet.
that one's gonna be quiet. Yeah, it's quiet over there. We'll be very
I'm
close to
I'm
you.
saying this as a bunch of landscaping is happening next door. You know, people in LA
Oh
love to
yeah,
be
and the leaf
landscaping.
blowers.
And I don't know if people will be able to hear it when they're. Can you hear it? It's getting
I can't
louder.
hear it. I can't hear it.
I forgot that Wednesday is the the day that this happens.
Today. Mm. I
Something
don't
we should
hear
keep
it.
in mind when we pick out our podcasting in person day,
Oh yeah,
which
it's
we'll
gonna
do
have to be
off camera,
the
off.
pod. Yeah, we'll do that in the after the pod episode
I don't think people you can pay more to find out to
to
listen
listen
to
to
us talk
minutia. Yeah,
about which day we're going to podcast.
pay more to listen to our scheduling conflicts.
I mean, don't people want to feel like they're hanging out with us?
Okay, I'm trying to think if there were any other playground stories. It's honestly, it's been a lot of playing in Walmarts because we have to charge. Like, so we just play with toys and then don't buy them, pretty much.
And how do the employees of Walmart interact with your child slash the other customers?
There's been no interaction with employees. They do not care at all. Um, they seem overworked and underpaid, which makes 100% sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes I sense tension between employees, but it has nothing to
Oh,
do with
really?
us. Like, yeah,
Sexual
I
tension? Or?
definitely like, no, more just like he's not doing it the way they said we're supposed to do it. You know, like how there's always like that employee that's like not the
Mhm.
manager, but is like trying to keep the rules going, you know,
Oh,
that kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed something like that, but no one seems to care. The other customers just get annoyed if we're in the way because they're like doing their big Walmart
Their big
shop of
shop.
the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you
And
guys are just having fun on your way back to LA. Well, you will never have to be around these people ever again. You know?
that's right. We'll never have to see them again. I mean, we were at a Sam's Club and we weren't Sam's Club members. So that was a bit risque.
Oh, wow! You're allowed inside.
You can walk in, you just can't buy anything. Like,
Okay.
so we
Well, if
just
anything,
tested
that's a
out.
great deal. You can just hang out and
You can just hang out and you're not allowed. We even tried to get like the pizza or the hot dogs or whatever. And they were like, you're not allowed to
wow,
get anything.
these exclusive hot dogs.
Exclusive feud
Uh-huh.
at Sam's
That
Club.
costs 49 cents.
We tested out some great lawn furniture at the Sam's Club. And I thought this woman was judging us for testing it out. But then 10 minutes later, I saw her sitting in the lawn furniture. So I think she was really just like, that looks so comfortable.
Oh, maybe she was just waiting like for her
Yeah,
turn.
she was waiting her turn. She like comes there to sit in the lawn furniture and take business calls or whatever.
Right,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Maybe that's she just does that every day and then you guys showed up.
Oh yeah, we stole her office. It was great lawn furniture. I was like, if I had a lawn and $3,000 to spend, I
Yeah.
would have
Oh,
bought
yeah.
that lawn
No, I'm
furniture.
dying to get some patio furniture.
Oh, it's so good. There was like
Backyard.
the couch that swings, you know, and like a table with like a stone top and basket around, like supporting it. It was like perfect. It was just so, it was awesome. But yeah, we're not going to have a lawn. Or there's like a patch of grass that maybe they'll let us use. We'll see.
There is a patch of grass there.
There's a patch of grass. Well, it might not be grass anymore. It might just be dirt. But we could change
I don't
that.
remember seeing a patch of grass when I checked
There's a
out from the
patch of
apartment.
land. It's very small. It might be like a meter squared or something. Like it's very, very small.
There's
Um,
definitely some concrete. There's a parking lot.
there's a parking lot. We're gonna have two spots. We don't need both of them. So if we have guests, they can park in the spot, I guess. So that's
Maybe
cool.
you can turn the other spot into a yard of sorts, a garden.
Maybe. I mean, it's ours. We tried to give it back. We were like, "Will you lower the rent if we just have one spot?" And he was like, "No, you have to take it." So yeah, I'll just put a little slide there,
Mhm. Can
little
slide
playground.
right into where the other cars are pulling out.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. Just take some risks. You know, I'm trying not to helicopter parent. But yeah, there's that. But that's it. There's no other outdoor space there. We'd have to sneak into the studio.
Well, my backyard will be your backyard, so
Yeah, we'll be coming
just need to
over.
furnish my backyard.
We need to furnish your backyard. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground for some. Now that I know that you're looking for
Oh, yeah, no,
patio furniture,
can you look at like Facebook Marketplace or whatever?
to buy
I mean,
nothing. Yeah, well,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think we want some free stuff. But
Yeah, free. Also, like a little I want like a little playground.
oh yeah, we should definitely do that. We'll find that.
I mean, I
Yeah.
what I really wanna do, they're like a block away, these people have this huge playground in their front yard that literally no one has ever been on. Like, I know their
Is
kids
that,
are older. Do you
is
know what
that
I'm
the one
talking
that's
about?
completely covered that you can just hear it?
No, no,
Like,
no, not that one too, but there's the one that's completely exposed. There's just like a little fence around the yard. Um,
oh, I don't know that one. Okay, I'll have to see it. You want
and
to ask if we can go
I just
play
wanna
or
leave
just
a note that says like, "You don't use this. Can I have it?" That's what I want.
right? Ah,
Because
but
we could
can
put
oh
that in
no,
our backyard and then the kids would go crazy. We could have all the kids in the neighborhood come play on it.
they
Because they
all
just
play
have
there.
this playground that my younger child just sees and is like, "Ooh, there's a playground," and he like wants to go on it. And I'm like, no, that's their private playground that no child has ever been on, at least not in the past like 6 years.
Well, I mean, Nivea says if she wins for mayor, she'll let
She
us
will
use
turn
the
this
public
front
school
yard
one,
into the
the
yeah, yeah.
public school playground. It's right around the corner. I mean, you might have to vote for her. We'll see.
I might
I
have. I
mean,
mean, the fact that all the TV writers love her so much makes me not want to vote for her.
I
But
understand that.
I still will.
Okay, good. Yeah. Well, what other option do we have? I mean, it's Karen Bass and that guy from the hills. Like,
Spencer Pratt.
what the hell? What the hell, dog? He's
I know.
like,
No, a friend just asked me like from Arizona. He was like, "Oh, so like Spencer Pratt's going to be mayor, right? Like he's in first." And I was like,
no,
"What?"
no, no. He's definitely hired a lot of people online to make it seem that way. I mean, there are these like commenter bots all over TikTok that are
Hmm,
like,
I
Spencer
see.
for the win, 500
Right.
likes. Like,
He's really trying to like go viral, right? Like
he's trying to make it seem, yeah. And I'm sure, I really think there's MAGA money because he's definitely all about like, we'll round up all the crazy people and put them in facilities or whatever. Like, it's just very MAGA coded to me. I don't know.
right, he's trying to appeal to yeah, a certain type of like there's the other kind of TV writer who's just like there
A
are too many
Republican one?
homeless people and yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
they wouldn't say they're Republican, but they basically are.
Not out loud. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. But
They're
they
centrist.
yeah, they would like they're the people who like are afraid to come to Los Feliz.
They're afraid to come to Who would
Yeah.
be afraid
Oh
to come to
yeah.
Los
No, there are
Feliz?
people on the west side who think that Los Feliz is
But
a very
Santa
scary.
Monica's horrible now. Like it's way scarier to go to Santa Monica than be in Los Feliz. Or maybe it's not. Maybe that's my own bias.
Mhm, mhm.
But I
You're
mean,
thinking about them.
well, a lot of people that my husband worked with was like, "Why are you going back to LA? Like, isn't it horrible there?" Like, I've heard it's just they just hear all these horrible things about
Yeah,
LA because
I've heard that yeah, on a podcast someone in New York talking about like moving to LA and he's like, "No, everything's bad there." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like we walk
they've all
around our just beautiful idyllic Mr. Rogers neighborhood. I'm just like,
yeah, it's crazy. They've never been there. They've literally never set foot.
yeah, yeah.
Well, it's all just rumors that they believe. Like, I mean, at least I know that I didn't love being in Tennessee.
Right, you can admit
I've
it.
been
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, yeah, you
I
can
mean, the cities are always fine, like, or not as bad. DC freaked me out. Washington, DC had a dark vibe, but that makes sense. I mean,
I no, I thought that too. Even I haven't been there since I was 14 when I went to DC,
yeah.
and I I got some sinister vibes
No,
from
in
DC.
general, there's just sinister vibes there. I mean, it's slavery. It's nobody talking about that slavery happened. Like it's just like that's my opinion. I mean, it's just America's dark secrets under the rug and the creepy monuments, and it's dark feeling. There's a
Yeah.
dark feeling. I also got freaked out in New Mexico a little bit of like how intense the appropriation of culture is from Native Americans. Like that white people are proudly like
Oh, like
Like,
what?
this is
Where?
New Mexico. Just everything about it is just like, yeah, I don't even know, like, I can't even think of specifics. It's just that, like, the culture of the place stole, like, basically just the aesthetic
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
natives after, like, killing all the
Right.
whatever
No,
happened.
I
Like,
mean, white people are so desperate to have a culture, which I can understand
right.
why they would be, because it's like we
I
got
mean, it
nothing.
made me think of the Greeks and the Romans, kind of like how the Romans just like stole the Greek, all the stories and stuff after like defeating them all. I mean, it's not exactly the
People
same at all, but
but people have been
it
doing
was
this
like
for a long time. Yeah.
they do, and I find it strange. I find it strange. Not just like not just that it's sad and bad, but it's also weird to me.
Right. Right.
It's weird that you're like, I have a menacing feeling towards this culture, but also I want to wear that fashion. Like, I want those clothes. Like, or I don't know. I want to eat the type of food they're eating, but also like burn their house down.
In regard
Yeah.
uh one thing I've noticed in Arizona is that, and I lived there for a long time, so I know it's not real. People are starting to like affect these fake Southern accents. Like people I know, and also just strangers. Not all of them. No one who'd be listening to this. So if you're listening to this and you live in Arizona, I'm not talking about you. Um,
Okay.
but
It's
it's
not
just like
us. It's
they're
them.
trying to be like we're rural, like
Uh,
we're Arizona, like, and I'm like, no one has, like, you do not have Southern accents. No one here has a genuine Southern accent. Everyone is from somewhere else. Uh, and even the
they're trying
ones
to
who
unify.
aren't, it's like it's still fake.
They're trying to like culturally unify. It's like, don't tread on us.
Oh, you were just looking for
Like,
another opportunity to bring that up.
I mean, I do look as someone who, for better or for worse, when I'm traveling through an area, the accent rubs off on me. And it's bad. It's disrespectful. Like, when I was in Scotland, I couldn't stop doing a Scottish accent because it's like it's everywhere. It like gets
Well,
under your
it's
skin.
natural to pick. Yeah, you start to talk more like the people you're surrounded
Start to
by.
Well, there's something with like the weather or something that like it just suits the environment, the accent. Like it just like when you're in Tennessee, just to just like sound more like that. Like I don't know. But that might just be like a wacky, stupid thing that but then yeah, with Arizona, I don't. I mean, I wonder if it's this polarizing culture is polarizing in America. So it's like trying to pick a side with their dialect.
Right, they're trying to say something like we're not like the liberal elites.
It's a
They
statement.
talk
Yeah, they're
like this.
trying to make the way they talk a political statement, which coming from a place that is like that, I hate that. I hated that about Montreal. That was like my
Mhm.
number one thing I hated about Montreal. Was the second you open your mouth, it's a political statement. Like, are you French? Are you
Yeah,
English?
yeah, that's
What
so
are
annoying.
you? Oh my god, I hated it. I was like, we're just people. Can we just talk? Like, who cares? Who cares? It's stressful, you know? But then again, I mean that's still yeah. At least it's just when I talk. Like, there's nothing visually necessarily that will give me away. I can hide in plain sight with my white privilege
That's true. Yeah.
as long as I don't say anything. Which is often like at certain points I sent my husband in to like get the snacks because I was like I can't like I don't want to be in there. I just don't want
You
to be in
can't
there.
possibly deal with these people anymore.
I can't. The amount of truckers in that building, I'm not going in there. Like, just not going in.
Yeah, and your
No.
husband can just blend in anywhere.
He code switches like so naturally. When someone's from the South, like, I mean, because he talks to his own dad that way. It freaks me out. I don't
Right, because
enjoy hearing.
you know what's lurking.
Well, it's hard to see someone you know so well be so fake because it's like, it's
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
we
The
were talking
tension of,
about fake, like people being fake.
yeah,
That
fake.
is what he's doing.
well, so whenever people are being fake, it's uncomfortable. Like whether you can sense it, right? Probably like even with people I don't know, if there's something there's something that is stressful about experiencing that because you can feel the tension between who they really are and who they're
Yeah,
portraying.
totally.
And it's like, and then you also, they kind of trap you into also having to be fake because you have to like meet them
Right,
at
you
their
have to
level,
play yeah, you have to provide reassurance by going
playing
along with
along.
it.
Yes, it's really stressful. I mean, and in that sense, Brooklyn was good because you could just be just your horrible true self and no one will care.
Yeah, I feel like that is harder to do here. But if I have
Yeah.
you doing it
Yeah.
along with me,
Together we can be horrible.
we can be horrible together and everyone will talk about how horrible we are. I can't wait.
Yeah.
The next podcast episode, you know, you'll be
Oh
here.
yeah, we'll be together. No more internet.
So everyone get excited. Things are heating up around here.
Things are changing.